Hi, I'm Livona, and today I'm going to take you through a short warm-up that I do as a dancer. We're going to stay low to the ground for this class. Okay, let's begin. Let's start by sitting on our mat and just gently rolling down to your back. You can let your legs drop long and bring one knee up to your chest and gently take it across your body to the side. If you need some extra support, you can place a pillow under your knee and just take a deep breath in and out. If you want to increase the stretch, take your focus over to the opposite side. Deep breath in and out. We're going to take our bottom arm to the side and curl the top arm across the body, reaching for your bottom hand and gently past, leading from the shoulder, pulling back, taking your hand across your body and back to the side. Curling your fingertips. Let's take our hand across the chest and imagine someone's pulling this top hand, pulling the fingers a little bit further, feeling an ease in your hip flexor, and again, pulling back from the shoulder and open. And again, 2 more times. Not forgetting to breathe. Let's exhale, easing into the stretch, pulling back, cross the chest, and open. Last time. Fingers, elbow, shoulder pull. If you could reach a little bit more. And pulling back. Okay, now we're going to do something that I call the clock. We're going to take the arm across the body like we did, and you're going to reach up above your head, making a circle, opening your chest to the mat, taking the arm down across your hips and back. And again, open, reach as far as you can before opening your chest. Feeling your back along the mat, letting your head fall. And again, 2 more times. Reaching, feeling the stretch in your chest, taking the arm down and over. Relaxing in the hip, letting that drop. Last circle opening. Cross the hips and back. Okay, let's reverse the circle. Reaching down. Feel the palm of your hand opening, chest to the sky, up over your head, and back. I like to use my eyes with this circle. So open up, see if you can find your hand, follow your hand, up and over, and back. 2 more times. Down. Opening your chest. Not forgetting to breathe. And back. And last time. The biggest circle. Reaching fingertips away, 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 up and over, and back. Now you're just going to slowly open from the shoulder and let's find our way back. Take one leg down, shake it out, the other leg down. All right, let's do the other side. I'm going to demonstrate on the left. I'm going to turn around so that you can see what I'm doing from the other side, but you can stay where you are. So lying on your back, we'll take the other knee, the left leg to your chest, and gently to the side. Take a deep breath in and out. Again, if you'd like to increase the stretch, just take your focus over to the other hand. Deep breath in and out. Let's take the bottom arm to the side. Again, curling the top hand over your chest, along the bottom arm, gently reaching past and back from the shoulder and open. Again, fingers, elbow, shoulder, reach, releasing the hip flexors and pulling back. And open. 2 more times. Fingers reaching. Feeling someone's pulling your hand. And now you're pulling from your shoulder and back. And again, breathing as we curl the hand, exhale, and pulling it back. Great. Okay, let's do our clocks. Same thing, rolling through with the top arm. Now, you're gonna reach past, taking the hand up and above your head, opening the chest, looking behind you, taking the arm down over your hips and back. Up, open, feel the weight of your shoulder blades into the floor, down, and back around. If you can't keep contact with your fingers, just imagine you're touching the floor. It's okay to have your hand off the floor, hovering just off. You can even have it higher, just as long as we're feeling the circle being led by the fingers. And down. Last time. Biggest circle, reaching, pull, 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 up and over, back of your scapula on the ground, and we'll finish here. Okay, let's reverse the circle. Down. Using our eyes to follow our hand, reach up above, and back. Down. Exhaling, up. 2 more circles. Down. Feeling the weight of our back. And you can imagine you're making a big circle in the sand, feeling the warmth of the ground. And let's just open from the shoulder. Gently adjust your pelvis. Take 1 leg down, shake it out. 2nd leg. Nice work. All right. Let's go into some bridges. So center yourself on your mat. And again, gently roll down. Let's bring our heels in as close to our bums as possible. What's comfortable for your knees. Feeling the back of your pelvis, you want to have a bit of space in your low back. Just place your hands beside you. Take a deep breath in and out, and just feel your collarbones opening wide, shoulders dropping to the mat. From here, with our pubic bone, we're going to imagine that there's a marble. And as we curve your pubic bone up, the marble is going to drop and fall all the way to your neck. And as we do that, we're going to push into our heels, engage our hamstrings and glutes, and roll up into a bridge. So, rolling the marble up through our belly button, all the way through our chest, marbles dropping all the way to our neck. And now let's send the marble back down, rolling through the rib cage, belly button, pelvis, to the pubic bone. Let's do 3 more. Rolling up through and down. Let's use our breath, and we'll go in at the top and exhale. Use your breath, rolling through the spine, sending the marble down. Last one, in and down. Let's do it again. And now I like to play with my pelvis at the top, just to start to get some mobility in my pelvis and my hips and in my spine to get me ready for my day. So we're gonna, again, inhale, pubic bone up. And at the top, just play with imagining one side of your pelvis gets heavy and up, and the other side and up. Right side's heavy, up, starting to feel the movement in the hips, creasing in the pelvis, up, and up, down, up. Starting to feel a stretch in my low back, starting to spiral from my pelvis, up, and let's roll down. Good. You need to shake out your legs in between, move through your hips. Good. Okay, now we're gonna warm up our feet. So take your legs into tabletop position. If you need some extra support, you can hold behind your knees or wherever you can grab, just to give yourself a little bit of support. And I like to do some ankle circles. So with both feet at the same time, let's just go outside, and we're gonna curl our toes and roll our ankles towards the outside and make a circle. So I like to just take them out and in. And you can go as slow or as fast as you like. My feet are very crunchy. You can hear them crack. Let's just do 10. So 1, 2, 3, hold on, 4, 5, breathing, relaxing in your chest, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's reverse the circle. So the opposite direction. 1, 2. I start to feel it burning through here on the outsides of my calves. 4, 5, 6. Try and make a full circle. 8, 9, 10. Okay, shake that out. That burns. Okay, now what I like to do to warm up my toes and get these intrinsic muscles working is you're gonna crunch your toes really tight, and you're gonna fan them out. You can do it with your hands too. I find it helps. Fan it out, and then crunch, and sickle your toes in, and then out. Fan your toes as wide as possible, and then scrunch them in tight, and release. Out, you're making a U shape with your ankles. So down, out, scrunch, and let's do 2 more. Down, out, scrunch, in, down, out, and scrunch, in. Oof. Shake that out. Okay. Great. Let's warm up our rotator muscles. So we're gonna lie down on our mat on our sides. So just gently get yourself down to the floor. I like to put my arm either here underneath my head for support. You can go here with your hand, whatever's comfortable for you. You can even put a pillow there. And we're just gonna get our knees stacked on top, and imagine you're lying against a wall so that your pelvis is nice and flat against the wall. Your hips are stacked on top of each other, and there's a little space under here. We want to imagine that if you can even put your hand there so that we don't sink into the floor, that we engage and just lift up to create a bit of length along our waist. You can use your hand in front, or I like to put my hand here so I can feel the muscles working. So we're gonna do a variation on kind of a clamshell. I like to do because it gets me ready for rond de jambes and big leg movements when I'm dancing. We're gonna take this leg, open it up, and just take it behind. Imagine you're touching something behind you. For range of motion, you can stay here and just open like this, or follow along with me, whatever's comfortable for you. So we're gonna open the leg to the back, use this front arm for support. We're gonna reach up with the knee, then dive all the way down. Imagine you're dipping your knee in water. Scoop it up towards your face, making a big circle and back. It's kind of like a figure 8. So up, diving down, up, and circle back and touch. I really feel it through here, bringing it up, dropping this hip down and back, up, internal rotation, up, external rotation, reaching to the back, up and in. Try and make each circle bigger than the last. Really going in, up, back. Let's do one more. Up, knee dives down, up, and back. Okay, shake that out. Let's get up and we'll just switch the legs over to the other side, and we'll do the left side. Down to your mat, making sure your hips are nice and stacked. Imaginary wall, just creating some length underneath here in your waist. Using your arm for support, opening the legs, engaging that rotator muscle, taking it back, and we'll take the knee up, diving down, up, and back. Up, down, back, up. Nice work. You can feel it. Mine's shaking. And do 2 more. And down. Last one. Biggest circle with your knee all the way down, all the way up, and back. Okay, shake it out. Let's come up. We're gonna do our last exercise, a plank. So just turn yourself around, adjust yourself on the mat. Now for plank, you can use your elbows, your hands, stay on your knees. If you need to put a pillow or anything to help support yourself, great. So I like to do this because it gets my whole body warm really fast. So I'm gonna stay up on my hands. If you're on your knees, that's great. Just remember to engage your core, keeping your back long. Okay, so we'll go up. I like to put my feet together. Really feel that you can engage your hamstrings and your glutes, lifting up through your core, pressing into the mat so that your shoulders are supported, back of your neck long, just looking slightly ahead of your fingers. And now really squeeze your legs together. Squeeze together, sending your heels away and pushing the floor away. We're gonna stay here for a bit of time, but feel free to come out whenever you need. Let's lengthen our heels away, engaging our hamstrings and glutes, squeezing your inner thighs together, pressing through into the ground, pressing the shoulders away, and length at the back of the neck. Pulling our belly buttons into our spine. And breathe. Okay, now let's feel like we're floating in water. You can take some circles, taking the weight into the hands, more in the legs, starting to get some movement in our shoulders, our elbows, knees, a bit in the spine, just starting to warm up all of our joints in the plank. Good. And let's come down. Drop your knees. Come back. I hope you feel energized and mobilized and ready to take on your day.